This cup is the new covenant in my blood, shed for you and for all people for the forgiveness of sin. Do this for the remembrance of me.
If you want people and their families to find Christ, engage them with a 180-degree turnaround in their lives. And the best way to do that? Gateway 180 in downtown St. Louis. That's how.
Well, that may be. I'm sure the best way to get church involved in anyone's life is to start them young, really young. Sunday school is what does it. It gives them the foundation for lifelong faith. Really, it does.
Yeah, but with all the school and the friends thing, it's really hard to keep engaged in doing church. But Senior Youth at Atonement does just that. It keeps us linked to family, service, and connected to Jesus.
Well, we figured the best way to a man's heart is through his stomach. In fact, it was the best way. Then maybe that's the best way to win a man's heart to Christ, too. Turns out, it really works good.
The movement of God in this place has been amazing. All you have to do is look around at the new buildings, the new ministries. It is obvious to me that over the past decade, God has been equipping us and preparing us to engage in His work, in His community, as never before. And that He will use us to do things in us and through us that are amazing in their scope. Things so amazing, He will engage individuals, families, and our community as never before. So, that is why we are setting a brand new course. Not in the way we do our missions, mind you, just in terms of the way we fund it. It's going to be a 2-year campaign combining all our needs: ministry, mission, outreach, even operations, as well as our current indebtedness of our beautiful buildings, all into one fund. No longer will we have a separate capital fund just for buildings. No longer will we have a separate fund for only missions or outreach or administration. Now, everything becomes one. And engaging in this one fund is about more than money. It is about creating new ways to do mission, new ways to do service. It is about new ways to engage new followers of Jesus Christ. Our planning for 2 years will allow us to support our ministries and missions in ways that we've never been able to do before. In the past, we have done the traditional 1-year stewardship commitment, and typically a 3-year capital campaign. And most times, one of these would start at one time and another at another time. Confusing. But not this, not the One Fund. It is an all-new 2-year campaign that supports all of our efforts during that time. And it begins at one time, so there will be no confusion. And less confusion means we can better support the people of Atonement as they do God's work here in St. Louis. That is a vision. That is engagement.
Yep, Gateway 180 can give even more people a chance to turn their lives around 180 degrees, especially if you come down and participate with me. So come on down, get engaged.
But before getting engaged downtown, why don't you help pour the foundation for our children's lives right here at Atonement? You can do it! Get engaged! Come join me in the classroom.
Well, of course the children are important, but so are we. Help us see how God does work in people's lives, maybe in your life. Help us do church, stay in church, by being engaged in understanding church.
Then, after you understand church a bit better, think about this. Can you flip a burger? Can you turn a piece of chicken on a grill? Or maybe just stoke the fire. Well, if you can, come help the men's club feed the hearts of the community.
Isn't it amazing to hear the excitement our people bring to the ministries they share with our community? The passion you want everyone to feel when they come in contact with the people of Atonement. I am excited about this new thing, this one fund approach to funding our work. But the real reason I'm excited is that this is exactly where God has been leading us for years. God knew the plans He had for us, plans to give hope and a future. More than that, the prophet Isaiah can help us cast a vision for how we can continue to engage ministry here, because God keeps doing a new thing here at Atonement. Can't you feel it? God's engaging us. God is calling us to do new work in new ways, in new places not touched before. Yes, I am excited because I believe that God is going to extend us like never before. Yes, I know that God is going to engage us like He's never done before.
So come on, engage people.
It is important.
We need you.
Accept the challenge.
Yes, accept the challenge that God presents. Seek Him out with all your heart, with all your mind, with your entire being. Yes, play your role. Do your part in this engagement. I know God is calling each of us to commit to Him, challenging each of us to get involved with new ministry and new service in His name, to be engaged with Him as together we move our church, the Lutheran Church of the Atonement, into God's new future on Christ the King Sunday.